screen from the last one. But
they do play Zangief.
Yeah, so I see Space Boy locking in with the Mai. I know Space Boy used to play Luke. Now he's playing Mai. He told me he also plays Terry, but he hasn't been playing Terry the last month just because he's focusing on practicing for this tournament and Combo Breaker, and he wants to have his solid main. So
okay,
but yeah, Cheesy Potato, another Zangief.
Yeah, Cheesy Potato has been to NLBC a couple of times. Very good Zangief player. I mean, you know, funny enough, we were talking about this matchup, right? Like Mai versus Zangief. Now, while I think that Mai doesn't have a lot of counterplay against her, right?
Yeah.
Like legitimate counterplay, I think that Zangief might be one of the characters that could do decently.
Yeah.
Mainly because of his tools, good range on his buttons, right? I mean, maybe not in this situation.
Yeah.
But like having the armor, you can definitely armor through like charge fans.
Yeah. Yeah, Cheesy Potato definitely has to. I like that he was trying to walk down, but made some bad decisions on where he tried to jump. Cheesy Potato, where she tried to jump.
Yeah.
And yeah, so nice drive rush to the crouching medium kick from Cheesy.
Yeah, using a lot of like normals that I don't really see in neutral, right? And then like, you know, obviously Space Boy, being a veteran player, is gonna take advantage of that.
Yep. Well, and just like that, Space Boy takes the first game, and Cheesy Potato, she is looking like she's taking some time before she hits rematch.
Honestly, Mai's such a strong character, and it took a little bit for like the community to be like, oh, she's strong, right? Because some players are like, yeah, I don't think she's that good or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then like, you know, if we look at the leaderboards, right, how many legend rank Mai's are there?
Yeah, and she's definitely one of the most represented characters in the above like 1800 MR range right now. And she's because she kind of like is one of those characters that she's not overly over dominating in one particular area, but she has like high stats in a lot of spread out areas. So she's like a good Jack in the Box type of.
And you know,
Jack of all trades, rather.
And she plays the game efficiently, does decent damage, corner carry, really good, right? Good anti-airs, etc. You know, like, now, while I say like a projectile game obviously isn't the best, because you can hit her out of it, but EX Fan is definitely one of the best OD moves in the game. Yeah,
and one of the things about her is that she does have the unique mechanic that her level 1 powers up her special moves. And, you know, in the beginning when she first came out, players kind of saw that as like a kind of a limitation, that like, oh, they probably thought she's not good because she needs to land this combo to be able to do what other characters can do. But turns out that she's already pretty strong even despite that, and and that just makes her stronger already when she's able to land that level 1. So she's one of the characters that like doesn't necessarily need to save for level 3 to do good damage.
No, like,
where she's like just kind of doing good damage throughout the whole round all the time.
Yeah. Now, and even though she doesn't really even do as much damage as some of the higher damage dealers, right?
Yeah.
But she does consistent damage, right? And it leads to very good situations. It leads to like a strike throw mix-up, and then she has like one of the better throw loops in the corner.
Yes. Yes.
All right, but like, not really sure what's happening right now. But Cheesy Potato taking. Okay, so, all right. I guess we're investigating some technical issues right now. So, as soon as that's, as soon as that's resolved, right, we'll keep on going. But right now, Space Boy is up 1-0 in this matchup, right?
Yep.
And as you said, like, he's not really playing the Terry right now, you know, going all in on the Mai.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to pick one of the two characters, right, you pick the character with the least counterplay.
Yeah, I feel like Terry is also another character that in the last patch got a good amount of buffs.
Yeah.
And we've seen more players started using him, like Punk is using Terry. Just like worldwide, just a couple more players are using. Blaz uses Terry as well.
He's a good character.
Yes. definitely a character that is kind of slowly moving up the ranks.
You know what?
And high damage. Yeah.
When he initially dropped as a character, right? You know, he wasn't. I'll admit he wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Like, he was. I won't say he wasn't very good. He wasn't on par with some of the upper echelon of characters. And then now, and we can definitely see that maybe putting him in lower tiers was like appropriate.
Right.
But I will say that he's at least an A tier character now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At least.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of like almost like another Ryu in terms of like his capabilities, where he does high damage, doesn't dominate too many matchups, but you know, if you know how to play this game and you're very knowledgeable about the tools and using the mechanics, I think he can still thrive.
And you know what he does take advantage of? He has very good burnout pressure.
Oh yes, that he does with the crack shoot.
Yeah.
And he kind of loop you into the corner with that.
Yeah,
and you have to try to find the gaps.
Exactly
and all
right.
that.
Like maybe there are answers because he does kind of get pushed away, but you gotta figure out when he's gonna steal a turn back, and then like giving a standing heavy punch plus frames on it. So when you drive rush into standing heavy punch, I think it's +1 normally, right?
Yes.
And it becomes +5.
Yeah, yeah. So it definitely improves his pressure strings. I know they reduced the pushback on some of his normals, like his crouching strong, so he's able to combo into standing light kick more reliably, which they also added the light shoulder tackle. They made it like hit the later active frames more consistently in the combos, so he's able to always get that extension now. So it definitely gave Terry like a good mix of quality of life buffs that in combination altogether, it kind of made him to like probably the vision that they had for what he was supposed to be when they released him.
Yeah, like I think it was a good job with them, right?
Yeah,
bringing him up, not like bringing him up so much that now he's gonna dominate everything, but like in a competitive way, he was brought up.
Yeah,
within the balance of the game. All right. But
it looks like they might be almost setting up with these technical issues.
See one of our TOs back there, the bracket runner. Dying though,
legendary bracket runner, runs brackets for all sorts of games, even old games like Sailor Moon and stuff.
Yeah,
he's definitely
actually running the City of the Wolves brackets yesterday.
Nice. Yeah, I think that one of the interesting things about the state of the City of the Wolves and Street Fighter 6 right now is that Mai is from Fatal Fury universe, but she's like not being picked too much right now in this game. And in Street Fighter, which is not where she comes from, she's like arguably top 3 in the game currently. So it's pretty funny how that's played out.
Yeah, it's like arguably top 3 versus arguably bottom 3.
Yeah. Right, but just as I say that, matchup has resumed.
Nice reactions there. I like what CheesyPotato is doing to the fans, like jabbing them, standing medium punching them.
Oh, a nice finds the jump in right there.
Oh, fortunate trade. Oh.
All right, got the SDD.
Oh, yeah, a little bit too happy to go for that.
It's funny seeing Zangief slap them away like that.
I know.
It looks like he's annoyed by the fans. He's like, get out of here, come on.
All right, but CheesyPotato is gonna have to somehow survive this. Oh, and fortunately it was boxed in, but unfortunately gets hit immediately afterwards.
Yeah, it felt like if Space Boy had delayed that drive impact just a little bit, he would have been able to get it. But lucky for CheesyPotato, that wasn't the case. All right, we saw CheesyPotato. She likes to do that double drive rush, maybe just to kind of keep you flinching.
It does kind of like, eat your inputs a little bit sometimes, you know? So it would like, if you tried to do something, it might like actually mess you up.
Yeah. Oh, wow, and almost got a combo video combo right there.
Oh, we will get a combo video combo right now.
Oh, just like that, and Space Boy's up 2-0 right now. CheesyPotato going straight into the rematch this time. Maybe she just wants to keep the pace of her decision making.
Yeah, but going. Space Boy looks like he's very well adapted for making fast decisions.
Yeah, we saw the double drive rush right there again from CheesyPotato.
Okay. Hit this time, there's one drive rush. And all the command grabs are being jumped.
Yeah, we haven't really seen too many successful command throws.
Yeah. All right, we get a back throw. Not quite burnt out yet. Jumps away.
Wow. That had to have been a mistake because you got the back throw. You're right next to him. Why? Like, what was the jump away for? I'm not sure what that was about.
I don't know. Like, trying to bait a super. I'm not really sure what that was about.
Yeah.
Unfortunate though.
Could be nerves or input error.
Yeah, it definitely felt like an input error.
Yeah. Oh, finds the body splash out of the corner too. Best position he could possibly be in.
Yeah.
That for Zangief.
Yeah. All right. This is a very good spot still.
Yeah, CheesyPotato, if she lands one more hit, just that she got it right there, she will get the burnout.
Oh, and just when she decides that she wants to go for the DI, try to sneak it in, and Space Boy was holding up. I feel like he was holding up all that time because he kept on getting hit by standing medium punches.
Yeah.
I felt like he was definitely like, nah, I don't want to be here for this.
Yeah, and I feel like CheesyPotato started, she started adjusting a little bit better in that last game, but she didn't adjust fast enough to all the jump outs they